What is up, cuties and beauties? It's your boy Arson, and real quick, I want to talk about the gameplay in the background. I want to start a new series. I want to become active again. So this is a private match gameplay. I want to call this, warm-up talk. I don't know, something like that. That's good enough for me. Warm-up talk. I don't know. Sure, but this is just a private match where I just get online and I just mess around and I miss a lot of shots, and you can see my shot get better as I play more, and yeah. But yeah, the gameplay is not important. It's against bots. So if you want to minimize this and go look at something else, want to check your Twitter feed, want to, look at all that cool stuff, then be my guest. So just listen to my voice. If you can't already tell by the title, this is how to get out of the friend zone. This is something that came up on Twitter, and you guys had some interest in it, so I decided to make a commentary on it. Yep. So I have a couple experiences with this, and maybe my experiences can, maybe help your life, help you get out of that friend zone. So I do know that a couple people on Twitter were saying that the friend zone doesn't exist. That it's just an excuse for girls to say they don't like you, yada yada yada. Which in some cases is true. Some girls do take advantage of using the so-called friend zone as a way of being nice to avoid telling a guy that likes them that they don't like you. But there is situations where you are actually in a friend zone where she just doesn't want to ruin your friendship. But here's what I want to do. I want to tell you what kind of friend zone I'm talking about, what kind of friends I'm talking about, because sometimes this can get confused. I'm talking about walks together. If you're in school, you're together a lot. Sit together at lunch if you have lunch period together, walking to classes together, hanging out in the morning, hanging out in the afternoon, texting, calling, frequently talking. Like, you guys are literally dating without the kissing, the actual, I don't know, dating stuff, dates and all that cute stuff. But you guys are always together. You're the opposite sex. You guys act like a couple. Maybe not the things you say, but the time you spend together. So that is the friend zone I'm talking about. Some girls like to call it the best friend. Oh yeah, he's like a brother to me, all of that. We've all heard those words, and they're really bad. But I want to tell you, because I've had some experience with this, and it's actually not as hard as it seems to get out of. And I'm going to share some of my experiences with you, and maybe I can help you. This isn't completely guaranteed, so don't take my word for it, but it has worked for me several times. So, first, in order to, want to advance your friendship, you're obviously going to have feelings. These feelings are acquired over a long period of time. Usually you've known this person for a while. You see yourself with them more and more each day, and you start to want to transition out of that friendship zone. A lot of times this comes after maybe you had a breakup, you're fighting with someone, one of the girls you were talking to dropped you, or vice versa if you are a girl. This could be a girl to boy situation, because this does work. So, something happened where you see them as more. And at some point, after you guys talk about everything in the world, because you guys are talking frequently, it will come up, and you will admit your feelings for them. And most likely at this time, they will say, oh, I don't know, I see you as more of a friend, I don't know, we've been close for a while, yada, yada, yada. And this is really when you need to start thinking if this is what you want. Because this is either going to completely ruin your friendship, or, you could have something really great. You have to understand something about dating. You guys are either going to break up or you're going to get married. There is no other option. And it's actually a really big deal, especially if you're getting older. So, you're completely willing to put your friendship on the line to try a relationship. That is one step that you need in order to do this. Alright. So you're completely done with the friendship. You see them as no longer a friend. You want everything to do with them, and you want to be with them more than anything in the world. At this point, you're starting to get frustrated. You're seeing them talk to other people. Maybe they have a boyfriend or girlfriend, and you're getting really frustrated with the fact that they're not noticing you, they're not giving you a chance, and they're not respecting your feelings, and they're just treating you like a friend. This starts to frustrate you, and eventually you will snap, and that is actually a necessary part in breaking out. If you snap, not snap as in yell and scream, but you break down to the point where you kind of put them in a sticky situation, and you basically say that you were either going to that you can't talk to them anymore unless they become more than a friend, because it just hurts you. And that is something that happens, and it's happened to me. You will snap, you have to break down, and you basically have to tell them that if they are not more than a friend to you, then you can no longer be friends with them. That's the first step in the process. It will hurt. You will feel like you're losing them, but that is perfectly fine, because in my experiences, within 1 to 2 days, they will come back to you. They will miss you. They will need you. They will realize how much you meant to them, and they will start seeing you as more. If you are as important to them as they claim you are, then they will miss you. They will want you in their life, and it's usually the girl or boy scared to lose you. If they're scared to lose you, if you make them scared, like you are going to disappear, then they will start opening up to more things, more possibilities, and more greatness in your friendship. So it's actually simplified. Make them scared to lose you, practically drop them, and they'll come running back to you. It does work. I don't know, I kind of sound like a dick, but it does work. And it's not manipulative. I don't think so. I just think it brings the girl into the realization that maybe they do see you in a different way. And a lot of people will say, oh, they're just scared to lose you, so they're going to use you. But I have seen some great relationships that are still going on after 1 to 2 year best friendships, whatever they say. But sometimes that's not enough. So if you think that's not going to be enough, if you're in a really sticky situation, I'll help you out some more. If the girl currently has a boyfriend, or if the guy currently has a girlfriend, I do not recommend trying to get in between them. That's very, very bad. I would recommend you being there for the girl or guy when their significant other is sucking. If you're always there to help them out, when that person is putting them down, they will start to think of you as positive and that person as negative. That is what you want. You don't want to constantly compare you to him or her and try to get them to get a reaction. Trying to break people up is never the way to try to get with someone. And that was a nice triple single. So that is something you do not want to do. Do not try to break people up. Do not try to get in between relationships. Just be there for that person. Don't force them to do anything. Because then if it doesn't work out, they're always going to think in their head, oh, he or she made me do it. He caused me to do it. She caused me to do it. He made me think that way. Instead, guide them and help them make their own decision where they feel comfortable making it. But I'm kind of babbling, kind of going on about that, trying to fill in this whole gameplay, because I don't know if you guys are interested in me, just wrecking computer animated bots. But, that is sometimes not enough. Sometimes, they aren't in a relationship. Sometimes, maybe they're just talking to a few guys. Maybe they're flirting all the time. Maybe they're flirting with you, and they don't even realize it. And, that is one of those sucky things. But sometimes talking and, making them scared to lose you isn't enough. Sometimes, you have to make a move. Invite them on a date. Say that you're going as, friends. Say you're just wanting to have a fun night with, someone you're close to. There's nothing wrong with that. It will turn into more. I promise you. But you have to make a move. It's also a step, even if even if things don't go so great, you just went on a date with someone that you know you like. Even if, you know, it didn't seem like a date at points, the girl now sees you as something more. The guy now sees you as something more. They now see you as a dating eternity, amenity. I don't know the word. Entity and dating entity. There we go. They now see you as a dating entity, and you're no longer, you know, a lamp. I don't know if you guys seen that, but yeah, you might no longer be a lamp. But just get yourself out there. Don't sit back. Honestly, if you don't see your friendship going anywhere unless you are in a relationship, then that's when you're ready to make the next step. If you're comfortable with your friendship and you don't want to lose that person, then I don't recommend doing this, because it is a friendship or relationship risker. This is pretty much when you reach your breaking point. So if you're at your breaking point, you cannot take it anymore. You have to be with that person more than anything in the world, or you're going to completely burst. Then this is the steps you need to take. But if you aren't in that situation, then I wouldn't risk your friendship. I've risked 2 friendships, turning it into more. Used this method both times, worked like a charm, and unfortunately those relationships didn't work out. But I was just at my breaking point. I didn't want a friendship with those people anymore. So I hope you understand. I hope this helps you. If you want to hear more or want to leave a idea for my next warm-up talks, then just let me know. I want to be more active on my channel. I've been uploading edits and stupid videos, and I want to start uploading regular content and good content, which I will be doing in Ghost Starts, but we got a couple weeks left on Black Ops 2 or whatever game you want me to play, and I'll be doing whatever you guys want. So look forward to a mini-tage from me and Azo soon. Yeah, dual mini. And I'm editing VR Sif's montage. Yeah, and follow me on Twitter so you know when things like this are coming, because I always talk about them. So once again, I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the new series, and it's been your boy Arson, and I'm out. Have a great week, guys.